Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Recently I've been out with the mission to do a festive makeup look for under £20. So I scoured the shops in the town and I came up with these babies. Basically I went into my local Superdrug and I got a load of MUA and Makeup Revolution makeup to create this festive look on a budget. So I do have a confession to make though. I got it all for $15.50, but the makeup was on 3 for 2. So is that cheating technically? I don't know. Well, anyway, I added it all up, and if it wasn't on 3 for 2, it would have come to £21, which technically isn't too bad. I mean, it's only £1 over 21. It's only £1 over £20. So I technically haven't cheated that much. So I got all of this for $15.50, and if you'd like to see how I made this into this, then keep watching. To begin this look, I get my MUA eyeshadow palette in the shade Rusted Wonders, and I get a flat brush and I take the light pink shade across both my eyes, building up a base. I then go back to the same palette and with a fluffy blending brush, I take the red shade and take that to the creases of my eyes, making sure to blend it as I go. Then going back in with my flat brush again, I take the bronzy goldy shade straight into the middle of my eye, just dabbing that on to build it up, because I want that to be sort of the focal point of this eyeshadow look. Gold is quite Christmassy, so is red, so this is why I chose these two colours. Back in with my fluffy blending brush and my red shade, and just taking that onto the corner of my eyes now and darkening up the crease slightly. Just merging the colours in together, giving it a good blend as I go along. Then I get the slightly darker shade, I'm not really sure what to call that shade, it's more of a browny colour. And I take that with a smaller blending brush right into the crease to darken up that red a bit, make it have more depth to it. Then I take the lightest pink shade at the top and I just go onto the inner corners of my eye to brighten them up a bit. Then I go in with my MUA Matte Perfection foundation in the shade Ivory and blend that all over my face. I blend from the inside out so you have less chance of getting that ring around your face that foundation creates. Also blend it down the neck to make it look nice and natural. Even though this was the lightest shade in this foundation, it's still slightly too dark for me. So I wanted to make sure it was nice and blended. Then I go back in with an MUA translucent pressed powder and I just dab that on to set the foundation. Next I go in with my Makeup Revolution contour and blush palette. I think that was in the shade Fair. I go in with an angled brush to contour my cheeks. Back in with the angled brush across my forehead and down my chin, and I blend that all out nicely with a fluffier brush. Then I go in with the blush, starting from the apples of my cheeks and up towards my temples. And then highlighter again with the angled brush. Just adding a bit to the top of my cheekbones. Down my nose and on my cupid's bow. Then I get my MUA eyebrow pencil in the shade Black Brown, and I start off by brushing up my eyebrows with the brush it has on the end. And then I draw carefully a line underneath my eyebrows. And then I slowly work my way up, making sure not to press too hard, because it's quite a dark shade. Then I brush it to merge it in to my actual eyebrow. And then same again for the other side. Then I go back in and just tidy up my eyeshadow, adding more darkness to the crease of my eyes, making sure it looks as prominent as I want it to look. And then in with the eyeliner. For the eyeliner I went for the MUA Eye Define soft tip felt liner in the shade Black. This was a pretty good eyeliner, if I do say so myself. Went on nicely. And I take a little bit of the eyebrow pencil because I didn't have enough money to get an eyeliner. I just take a bit of that underneath my eye and blend it out with a brush just to make that look a bit more defined. And on top of that I take that brownie colour again. I don't really know what colour it is. It's like a purpley brown. I take that underneath my eyes where I've just done the eyeshadow to add a bit of colour under the eyes and just finish that look. I do that using my flat brush again. Nice and blended. Finally, for my eyes, I get the MUA Define Eye Lengthening Mascara and I just put it all over my lashes basically, building them up as I go along. So I do a couple of layers of this on each eye. finally I take my MUA lip lacquer in the shade Firecracker and pop it on my lips to finish the look. And that basically completes my festive look. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed learning how to do the festive look that I created. I do have a couple of things to say about this makeup. If you are going to recreate this look, this foundation, oh, nearly dropped it. This foundation is very thick and very hard to spread. So if that's not your cup of tea, then I wouldn't go for this foundation. Maybe go in for a little bit more of an expensive foundation if you're going to try and recreate the look for £20 and then get the cheaper like eyeshadows and blushes and stuff. But yeah, I don't think I personally use this foundation again. Although the coverage is pretty good, I don't like how thick and cakey it was to put on my face. It doesn't feel thick and cakey right now, but I can't imagine that when it starts wearing off it's going to look too great because it is so thick. Another thing I have to say is this eyebrow pencil. I have this one in my makeup bag at the moment, but if you aren't a fan of soft eyebrow pencils, then I also wouldn't go for the MUA eyebrow pencil because you can't get those thin lines that you maybe want to get when you're drawing on your eyebrows. So also maybe don't go for this eyebrow pencil if you aren't a fan of soft eyebrow pencils, but if you are a fan, then this is the one to go for because it's a pretty good one, to be honest. I don't have a problem with it. And another thing, I love MUA lipsticks. These lip lacquers are fantastic. They last ages. So just a little tip for you there. These are fantastic. I don't remember the price of it. I think it was £3. £3, and it just lasts pretty much all day. You do have to top it up, obviously, after you eat. But other than that, it's great and it leaves a fantastic colour, as you can see on my lips. I do hope you enjoyed my video, and if there's any other looks you'd like me to create, give me a comment in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already to see more of my videos. See you all again soon. Bye!